it's not true.
Why does it have to be so complicated? So, you're wanting to make an iTunes playlist for your iPhone. Well, it turns out this is pretty easy if you pay $24.95 for Apple's iCloud Music subscription, in which case you can pretty easily share playlists across all your devices. Hang on, I'll explain how to do this. Okay, the first step I want to tell you about is my reason for wanting to make playlists. Ultimately, what I want to do is have my playlist sync to my phone, which then automatically syncs to my Apple Watch. And then I can use my Apple Watch without carrying around my phone to play songs during my workouts at the Slick. So that being said, I need some way to automatically make playlists or conveniently make playlists. And so the first step here is I'm looking at pulling up iTunes on my Mac. I think this works the same way on a PC. Okay, so this iTunes account is shared across my whole family, and you can see someone in my family is a big Carrie Underwood fan because in our top 25 most played, she dominates the list. Okay, so what I wanted to do is show you how to modify a smart list. That smart list will then automatically sync to your phone, and then when you plug your Apple Watch, if you have one of those, when you plug that into charge, that will automatically sync your playlist. Okay, so to get started, let's take the top 25 most played list and let's just duplicate it and then rename it to form a new list. I'm going to call this my workout list. Okay, then I'm going to edit the rules. Okay, so you see there's a bunch of rules. I'm going to clear these rules because I want different rules. Okay, and all right, so then if I press plus here, get rid of that one. I can choose various artists. I like the Cowboy Junkies. That's my favorite band. Maybe I want to listen to the Beatles. Lucinda Williams is another one of my favorites. Okay, but that gives you the idea. So I have 3 lists, and this says match all media for all the following rules. Well, those are mutually exclusive, so I really need to switch this to any of the following rules. And then I have this thing checked called live updating. All right, live updating is convenient. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so I have this set of rules under workout, and so notice here I've got a bunch of Carrie Underwood stuff. When I click OK, it says limit to 25 items selected by most often played. Let's just pull it random instead. Okay, so when I press OK, it should randomly fill this playlist with Cowboy Junkies, Beatles, and Lucinda Williams. And so you see, yes, it does that. All right, so that's convenient. And then let's say I'm going through this list and there's a certain song that I really just don't want to listen to. Let's just choose one. Places in My Heart. Let's say I don't want to listen to that one on my playlist. And so I can click on that and just say remove from the playlist. And before I do that, look up here. It says 25 songs. Okay, it's going to remove that one song from the playlist. It's going to ask me if I'm sure I want to do that, and I say yes, and it will remove it. But then if you looked, it went from 24 right back to 25. So that's what the live updating is doing. It lets you delete, you could delete several songs off your playlist if you don't like them. Remove from playlist, and it will repopulate the list. Okay, so that's what the live updating is for, and that lets you kind of mix up your music without having to do a lot of work. Okay, and so this smart list called Workout will now sync to my iPhone, and I've got the settings on my Apple Watch also set to automatically sync my Apple Watch to my iPhone, so it downloads the songs to my Apple Watch, and I can listen to workout music with a Bluetooth connection to my earphones without having to do a lot of work to set up playlists every time. Okay, on the next part of this video, I'll talk about the settings you need to have on your phone, and that'll wrap it up. Okay, I now have the ability to capture what's going on with my iPhone. All right, and so to set up your iPhone to automatically sync playlists, we go to Settings and we come down and look for Music. And then there's this iCloud Music Library button that needs to be clicked. I don't want to click this off because it would potentially mess up everything that's synced to my phone. So make sure that's clicked, and then everything should just be there on your phone. Okay, so remember we talked about working on this workout app, and so I'm sorry, workout playlist. So I pull up music and I see, yes, recently added this workout playlist. I can click on that and all the songs that I had from this playlist shows up directly on my phone. Here's the catch. These are up in the cloud, so if I want this to actually sync to my phone, they have to be on my phone, I think. I haven't played around with that, but just in case, I always hit this button and everything physically downloads to the phone. It's not just up into the cloud. It's supposed to do that anyway. I guess it's all done. All right, so hopefully that's helpful. Maybe it's too complicated for anybody to do, but there we go.